After many years of searching for a pocket-sized eReader, I made a decision to go with the Boox Palma. Sharing my thoughts here for those thinking of taking the plunge. The first thing to address is the price. At $280, it's significantly more expensive than even the Kindle Paperwhite Signature Edition. That price is admittedly a barrier, and it's probably worth more than the street price of my current smartphone. Whether your own usage justifies the purchase of such a device at this price is ultimately a personal decision. For me, the convenience of being able to carry it everywhere and the far superior experience to reading on a phone with a rapidly dwindling battery are worth it. The Boox Palma has some key features working in its favor. It is running Android 11 with the real Google Play Store, so it can run a whole suite of third-party applications that may be useful to you, including the Amazon Kindle app. And, most importantly to me, it fits in a pocket. The other benefits of the eReader device class are of course familiar to all: easily readable in direct sunlight and long battery life. The Boox Palma is easy to use right out of the box. I didn't encounter any Chinese menus I couldn't navigate, and the initial setup is very similar to that of any Android phone. If you or a family member have an iPhone 15 Pro Max and are curious about the feel of the Palma in the hand, it's about the same size. It's slightly lighter though, which is a benefit if you'll be holding it for a period of time while reading. The construction of the Palma is solid and feels high quality. It has a textured back that's easy to hold and won't be prone to scratches. The screen itself has an ideal texture, not too slick, and offers just the right amount of resistance for page turns, although tapping on the right or left of the screen turns pages as well. Its screen is flush and seamless with its bezel, creating a premium feel. And the few buttons it has are sturdy, not flimsy by any means. Overall, it's a lightweight device with superior build quality, and users switching from the Kindle family, as I did, won't be disappointed and will probably be impressed. The reading experience is pleasing to the eye, with the Palma's crisp, high contrast, fast refresh 300 ppi display. The dual-tone front lights have accommodated any situation I've used the Palma in, with no eye strain or fatigue. The battery is 3,950 mAh in capacity, and, as with the best eReaders, it's not something that needs to be monitored constantly. I haven't measured this precisely, but I'd estimate that with 30 minutes of usage per day, the battery might get depleted to 15% after 7 to 10 days of usage. For me, the ability to read at any time without watching my phone's battery percentage drop by the second is crucial. The charging port for the Palma is USB-C, which is quickly becoming ubiquitous, and it's likely you already have compatible chargers near the nightstand, at the desk, or in the car. The Palma is sold at Amazon and B&H Photo, and the people at Boox Support Center helpfully answered the million questions I made before purchase. I believe B&H Photo generally has competitive pricing, and FedEx delivery was included for free with the purchase. At the time I bought mine, the only accessories available were the official TPU case and some third-party screen protectors. I did end up buying the case, but I can't say it's entirely necessary. The case only protects the back of the device, which already has a rough, rugged texture, and it has a rubbery feel similar to that of cheesy mall kiosk phone cases. I declined to purchase a screen protector as I've never used one on any Kindle before. If you're careful, you can probably get away without either case or screen protector. In a pocket with no debris or sharp objects, it will be safe or flush with your phone, and not likely to get damaged. In your bag or backpack, any pouch you have lying around would provide ample protection. A generic neoprene zippered case for holding miscellaneous items and commonly found at office supply stores would be perfect. All that being said, I did have a mishap this past weekend and accidentally dropped a heavy battery booster pack on my beloved Palma, electrical prong side down, making the faintest nick in the otherwise flawless display. That's kind of a freak occurrence for me, and I'm generally careful with all my electronics. If this is concern, and it might be given the high price of the device, there are some third-party screen protectors being sold on Amazon. Boox has recently released a flip-fold style protective case, and that might be the best of both worlds, because it could protect the device in transit and be removed for serious reading sessions. If you go this route, please note the price difference between B&H and Amazon. As I'm trying to keep the Palma as distraction-free as possible, I've resisted the temptation to install apps that will sidetrack my reading experience. These are some tech features I haven't tried out yet: a customizable function button, Bluetooth, speaker, microphone, camera, and SD card slot. There's certainly a lot you could do with this device if you want to offload some functions that don't require a color screen from your primary phone. I haven't yet tested the functionality, but I'm sure it would be equally as adept with audiobooks as it is with e-ink or electronic ones. Overall, I'm very pleased with this purchase, but feel that the optimal price would be $100 to $120 less. The device construction and reading experience are premium quality, and I haven't even tapped into the many other functions it could possibly fill. Happy reading!
I just got the Palma today, and my first impressions of the device is that it is surprisingly a bit smaller than my phone, the Asus ROG Phone 5S, if a bit wider. The screen is definitely pleasantly clear. 300 ppi is definitely worth it as far as screen clarity. The picture was without backlight, but the backlight is nice. All expected so far. It's worth noting that of the 6 GB of RAM, around 4 is in use so far. That might get optimized later. It isn't slow by any means, and given the type of device it is, it's not a big issue, but it's worth noting. It has an SD card slot, which I don't believe is stated in other places. Might be nice for additional storage. Make sure you enable a back gesture, or else you will have to figure out backing out of menus. Bottom is reserved for multitasking, home and e-ink center. Overall, it seems nice.